Morning everyone, welcome to March. It's not as warm as it was the last video, but it's still not too bad. But I'm here and it's starting to get light, so that's quite exciting. Clocks change, I'm not sure, a couple of weeks, 3 weeks, don't know. So it'll be darker again for a little while in the morning, but mostly it's all getting better, so that's a good thing. The boys, as usual, are eating their breakfast. Basil, Tommy's finished his, and Tommy is eating. Oh no, he's still eating. I must have got the camera out quickly this morning. I shouldn't think he'll be long before he's finished though. So I've got this week off work, so I've got a few bits and bobs planned, but I think it's going to rain a bit, so I'm going to see what I can get done today, because at the moment it looks like today may be one of the best days of the week. So I'm hoping to ride Basil. He had his shoes back on Thursday, and so he's not been out on the road for 6 weeks. The road is still shut, but I thought I would take him to the roadworks if I can get him to the roadworks, which is probably about 15 minutes or maybe even 10 at the speed he's been walking recently. But I thought it would be good to get him out, see if we can get near to the roadworks, where the road is close, and see how they're getting on. I'm not sure I'll get close enough with him to be able to see how they're getting on. When we looked last weekend, they'd just taken the whole road away where the bridge was, so there's no road there at all. So I don't think it'll be built again during my week off, which I was hoping that it would be done by now. But there you go, never mind. So that's the plan. Also this week I want to tidy up a few bits and bobs, give it the tack room a bit of a tidy, the feed room a bit of a tidy. I was hoping if the weather, we had a really nice day's weather, to empty the tack room out and really clear it out, but the weather's not going to be good enough, so that will have to wait till another weekend. I also want to do the hay barn. Now, the newest saga in the hay situation for these two terrors, well, I say two terrors, actually it's Basil who's being a particular terror at the moment, is that I bought some haulage. So I've still got some hay left, and I've still got a bale over here that needs burning, but so what I thought was I would start swapping Basil onto haulage first, give him hay and haulage, and then when I got Basil on the haulage I would start swapping Tommy over, and I should have enough hay. I've got a couple of bales of hay still in Chesney's old stable. Anyway, I have come to the conclusion, well, the first day I put Basil's haulage in one of those nets with tiny holes, because that's what they designed for, isn't it? Anyway, he didn't eat any, or hardly anything, so I decided he was struggling. Because of his wind sucking, he's worn his front two teeth down quite a lot, so I thought he was probably struggling trying to pull it out, and I think that's right. So I put it in a normal hay net, because obviously no good if he doesn't eat anything, or doesn't eat enough to keep his tummy moving. Anyway, yesterday I really decided that I don't think he's eating much of it. He's still getting hay as well, less hay obviously. I'm trying to replace it with haulage, but I think he's just mostly pulling it out and dropping it on the floor and not actually eating it. This is the one I chose because they actually sell it locally to me at a pretty good price. So this is the high fibre version. Now I think there's a couple of other versions, so I might buy a bag of a different one and try it. It is, to be honest, it's quite coarse, and I'm wondering if that's what's putting Basil off. I'm very surprised that he won't eat it. everything I've read says your horse will really wolf it down, will love it. It smells so nice, they'll eat it really quickly, they'll eat loads of it, you need to try and slow them down. But no, not Basil. Tommy likes it. I got it all off the floor in Basil's stable yesterday, put it in the hay net for Tommy, and he hardly even ate his dinner with the apples in. He thought it tasted smelled and tasted so nice. So at least that's not wasted, but I'm not quite sure what to do now. Why are horses so difficult? I don't know. Why are you so difficult, Basil Brush? Hey, why are you so difficult? Luckily little Tommy's going to eat it, isn't it? It's lucky you're eating it, isn't it, Tom? Anyway, I'm going to change Basil's rug and put them out and then do the mucking out. So I will update you in a little while. The sun has come out and the boys are right in the corners. You can't see them unfortunately, but the yard is done and the stables are done. So the plan for this week, I showed you the hay barn. Hopefully some of it I'm going to get done today. I don't know how much. So I want to tidy out in here, and then that will be better in here, so there won't be that much stuff in here. But if I have to get some more hay for Basil, then there'll be space for that. I'm hoping today to give in here a little bit of a sweep out and tidy up. It's not too bad, but it needs a little bit of a sweep and some shavings bags and things sorting out in here. So that room isn't too bad. The tack room is definitely in need of much more sorting out. As you can probably see, this stuff on the floor. Basil broke a lunge line the other week, so he wasn't very popular, and I need to throw it away really, although I hate chucking stuff like that away. It's just a little, it's not bad, it's just a little bit of a mess in here, and probably will wash that rug because it's too warm now for him to wear that, most likely. So I think I'll wash that this week, and then I can get that packed away and wash the grooming kits. Maybe they do need doing, so hopefully I'll do them. I might try and do one today, we'll see how we get on. And then when the hay barn is done, so that's not going to, this is not going to be today, this is probably going to be maybe next weekend, is to sort out in here, because I had to put some hay in here, so there's not much left, but what is left I'm going to move back into the other hay barn so that I can sweep out in here all the hay, and get back to it just being sort of a rug room and maybe a shaving store. The shavings over there. These are rugs that I need sorting. Some of them are Chesneys and I think can be washed. I think these two can be washed and re-proofed, and then they're good, those ones. So I think I'll be able to sell them with the others. These ones, there's a couple of Fidgets and a couple of Chesneys and they're damaged, so I'm not sure if they're fixable well enough to sell really. So I need to sort them out. And those are Tommy's and Basil's up there. Got in a not too bad a mess. Actually, most of them are still folded. There's just one not folded. And then one drying out. So that's the plan. And if it's sunny today, it's windy to be honest, so you can't bring much out and put it on the yard because it blows about, but makes me feel much more inspired when it's sunny, so, and it's not raining. So hopefully we will get the tack room and tidied up and the feed room tidied up this morning, and the hay barn will be a week-long project probably, because we do need to get rid of the hay, the grotty hay that they absolutely won't need. So the plan then is to ride Basil, like I said, just a little bit down the road. So I'll see you in a little while. The boys are having a mid-morning nap now, as they do. The sun's still out, but it's really got much more windy than it was. a while ago. They like that spot, or Tommy likes that spot particularly. It's just behind a bush and by the water trough. And Tommy often naps there. Now Basil joins him. They're a bit protected there, but they've got their bottoms to the wind as well. The sun's right behind, so I'm not sure how well you can see, and the wind keeps blowing my voice away, so. You can see the field though, I think, is looking a bit greener. So I think it's starting to grow now. I can't really decide whether to ride or not. Basil obviously has hardly been ridden for 6 weeks. We've done a bit of lunging. We've not been on the road for 6 weeks, and I'm just wondering if it would be foolish to try and ride him today, because he's likely to be a bit on his toes anyway, because he's hardly been ridden, and with the wind I'm disappointed, because I was really hoping to ride him today, but it's absolutely no good if he dumps me in the middle of the road and I break my arm or my leg or something worse, because then there won't be anyone to look after them. Well, I've had a tidy up and a sweep up in here. Just cleared the floor really a little bit. I washed some towels last week, so I've brought them back, and I've sort of got the luminous rug and Basil's luminous boots to take home and wash. Apart from that, nothing much has changed in here, and I had a sweep up in here and just a little bit of a tidy. Got some of the old bags. We had so much rain in the week, it came under the wall, so I've just moved the bins onto the mat to let it dry today under there. It's nearly dry, but just a bit wet under the bin, so I thought I may as well put them there to dry out, so it just looks a little bit tidier. And I've moved the rug that was on the floor to on the pile to go for washing. I'm going to organise some and meet up with this wonderful lady I found who washes rugs, and they come back beautiful. These are some of Chesney's that she's done. So she's done 4 of Chesney's now, all wrapped up and ready. I should probably have to take them out and take some photos before I can try and sell them, but they're all clean and nicely wrapped up, so I shall have to, as I say, I think I'll have to get them out the wrapping to take some photos of them. I'm not sure whether they'll go back in, which is a shame really, but I think people probably won't buy them if they can't see what they look like, so that's where we are. So, very sadly then, I think I'm not going to ride today. I suppose a few more days on 6 weeks is not going to be the end of the world. It's just a shame. But I hate the wind, and Basil's not very good in the wind, to be honest. I mean, he's being a thoroughbred, he's a jumpy little monkey anyway, and you add on 6 weeks of no work and you add on the wind, yeah, I think it would be silly to not ride him. It's not like I'm trying to keep getting fit to go to a riding club event or anything, so it's only for my fun and my enjoyment. I don't think I think he'll be pleased when he starts doing some better work, but we can't go do much because the road's still closed anyway. So yeah, I think that's a sensible idea, though I'm sad about that. So I've done the 2 jobs I wanted to do here today. I have cleared a bit of hay out of next door, but I don't like having a bonfire when it's really windy, so again I can't really clear out loads of that in the hay barn today either. So there we go, I think that's it for today then, probably, and I'll be back later to get them in. So I've come back to get them in, and they're both standing by the water. Well, they were both standing by the water trough again. But Basil is coming, so I better make their dinner. Tommy still hasn't moved. Oh, here we are. And Basil is doing something in that corner. He's found some nice grass, I think. Looks like Tommy might be coming in first. Oh, no. Stop now. It's going to overflow. I thought most of these seeds had come down when I looked this morning. The tree looked like there weren't many left, but there is more. Here he comes now. Come on, Terra. Come on, Terra. Good boy. There's a good boy. Come on in then. Good boy. There we go. Hopefully Tommy will come straight away too. Are you coming, Thomas? Good boy. Hello. Hello. Good boy. Oh, you've had some fun in the mud today, haven't you? Blimey. It's actually ended up being really not a very nice day. Not long after I stopped filming this morning and decided not to ride, where this huge rainstorm and it suddenly went really windy and it was horrible, and then it went really sunny for another 10 minutes and then it did it again, and it just got windier and windier and windier and windier, so I'm glad I didn't go out. Tommy's finished his dinner, and I've given him a hay net with one cake of hay in, and then this other one there is a bit of horseage in it and a bit of hay in it, so he's got about 2 and a bit cakes of something, but he's obviously eating the horseage that he's found, because you think that's the best stuff ever, don't you? Is that the best stuff ever? Well, if Basil doesn't eat it, at least you're going to finish it, so it's not going to get wasted, say. He looks quite happy. They obviously wanted to come in. The bucket's overflowing. They obviously were quite keen to come in tonight. Don't blame them, it's actually really quite cold as well. Is it cold as well, Thomas? Although you're probably not cold with all that hair you've got and now all that mud on top. So let's do your feet, shall we? And Basil's feet, and get Basil's different rug on. I thought we'd give him a little brush under there, but I don't think we're going to be able to brush you. No. All snuggled up. Just had their bedtime carrots tonight, but I'm not sure what Tommy's looking at. He's hiding now. If you weren't all muddy, you'd be looking very handsome, wouldn't you? If you weren't all muddy. Good boy. You've had yours, haven't you? Your poor teeth, eh? Your poor teeth, say, have a hard time of it, don't they? That's about it for today. So thanks very much for watching. I'm sorry it's not been exciting. I'm disappointed not to get to ride today. Never mind, and I'll see you soon. Take care. Thanks. Bye.